Hello pagers and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be going through my June plan with me. I can't believe it's already June, but today we'll be going to do a Greek slash Roman inspired theme. So I just printed out some little olive branches in different sizes, and I also printed out this little Athens drawing, and I'm just going to put out some of my other stationery that I'm planning on using in the spread. So here we have some black paper from a blackout sketchbook, some more printouts, and some leaf pressed stickers, and this little vellum sheet booklet that I got on Instagram. And we also have some washi tapes here. I actually bought a lot of washi tapes and this whole vellum booklet and also stickers, so keep an eye out for a stationery haul coming soon. And here's this stamp that I bought from the same Instagram store, Boondi Journals, as the vellum booklet, and I thought this fit the theme, so I wanted to use that stamp. And I'm also going to use some brown craft paper. So yeah, let's just get started. So here I'm just taking out these little gothic stickers. I actually really like these stickers, but I don't end up using them on the cover page, but you do see these stickers come up later in the later spreads. And here I'm just opening up this little magazine that I have, and I'm cutting out this little angel statue sticker. And I'm going to be really honest, this whole spread was kind of inspired by that one statue print in this magazine. I just saw it and I was like, I really want to do a theme around, like, Greek slash Roman statues, even though that particular angel statue doesn't really scream Greek or Roman statues, but I just wanted to do a theme surrounding this particular print. And here I'm just drawing out the title June in this Greek font that I found on Pinterest. So I do end up using one of my black Tombos for this. Next, I'm going to be using this stamp that I wanted to use, but it doesn't end up going as planned. I really wished I'd get like a clean print from this stamp, because I did end up using clean prints in some of the before stamps that I did here, and when I finally wanted to do it officially in my notebook, it ends up looking all, craggly and spotty. But, that's just my luck, I guess. So I'm just moving on to the next spread, which is my TBR spread. I didn't have my a TBR spread before. If you watched any of my previous videos, this is the first time doing a TBR spread in 2021. But since I started posting my June TBR videos and I started playing TBR Pockets, I need to keep track of all of the books that I need to read throughout the month. So this spread ended up being very necessary. And here I'm using the same font that I used in the last spread for the TBR title. Next is going to be all of my books that I read in June. So here I'm just using this little map washi tape, little vintage map washi tape. It has gold foiling on it. I really like how this looks with the gold foiling of the above washi tape. I generally don't kind of mix washi tapes like this. Generally, if I use one washi tape for one border, I use the same washi tape on the bottom border, but I really like how both of those looked. And here I'm just drawing out the June books title. I'm using a little banner and I'm going to be writing June books in it. I really like using banners. If you look at a lot of my spreads, I end up using a lot of banners because they're so easy to draw and they look really good. And here on the inside, I end up using a different type of font than the Greek inspired font before. This is kind of like the font that I normally use, except I do that little diamond in the middle. I saw this also on Pinterest. What would I do? What would I do without Pinterest? But yeah, I ended up liking this font more, so I kind of just go ahead with this font with the future spreads as well. And here I'm just going down that little Athens printout that I did, and I'm also going down the rest of the olive branches. So for the next spread, it's going to be my month stats spread. If you've seen my last videos, generally the monthly stats will go beside the cover page, but we'll see how this format is for the next month. We'll see if it works for me. But here again, I'm doing the banner with the kind of this gothic font inside it. And we do some strategic collaging over here. I actually was really bad at composing collages like this. Generally, my collages used to look really bland and boring. And they used to be really intimidating for me because like once you stick something down, it's like hard to like rip that stuff off. But the more that I did it, the more I started enjoying it and I stopped stressing about it. And you know, once you get a hang of things, you just find things that kind of go together and you don't really have to have any kind of fancy stationery and all that stuff. I just like buying stationery because I'm a stationery addict. It gives me happiness. But to be honest, you could just use whatever is in your drawers and end up making like a really good collage. Like these little book pages were from a really old classic book that I knew I wasn't going to read. I didn't even buy for myself, but it just, these little things and like a brown paper bag and a marker, like they end up making really, really good collages if you have enough practice and you know what you're doing. The next spread is going to be my videos idea spread. I actually kind of had trouble of what I wanted to put here because the monthly stats is like a one-page spread. I didn't know what else would be a one-page spread, but since I want to be more serious on this YouTube channel, I want to start posting more videos. I want to start posting more regularly. I want to keep track of all of the video ideas that come into my brain and just start executing them. So I thought the spread would be very helpful. And here I'm just stamping out the total books. So I'm going to be writing the total amount of books in that little sticky note that I stuck down there. And the next spread is actually one spread that I'm really excited about. So Jen from the Book Refuge and a lot of other really good YouTubers and Instagrammers are hosting this Mafia Romance readathon from June 4th to June 6th, I think. But I've actually been really into Mafia Romance lately, which is really weird because generally I don't like Mafia romances just because of the setting and generally the misogyny that is present in those kinds of settings. But I have found some really good Mafia romances lately, and I'm actually really excited about some new Mafia romance releases that are releasing in June, and I really wanted to participate, so I wanted to make a whole spread about it. And here I'm just drawing again, another banner for the Mafia Romance title. And here we get to see those gothic stickers again. I actually bought these stickers especially for this spread because I don't have a printer anymore, so I needed to use these stickers, and I really wanted to use this skull sticker. I think the whole reason why I bought this sticker pack was because of the skull stickers and the rose stickers. They're just so beautiful. So here I'm just cutting out the banner, and I'll be using those stickers to kind of tie the spread together. And here I'm just trying to glue down this banner since the black paper that I used was kind of thick, so it was hard to close the book properly, so I had to like stick it down really well. And here I'm using the aforementioned skull sticker. I just love how this skull sticker looks on this spread. I just really like the whole skulls and roses moment over here. I feel like it's really reminiscent of, like, you know, the mafia, you know, the Guns and Roses type of thing. And here I'm just drawing out some little doodles that I fit with the spread. If you look at some of my 2020 spreads, you see me doing this a lot where I put down a craft paper border and I use my white gel pen and I do these little doodles on top of the craft paper, and I really like the look that it gives. I feel like it really completes the spread and it gives it a little oomph without having to use any kind of stickers or a lot of heavy drawing, because these are just really simple doodles. I think I went a little overboard on this flower. And here I'm just drawing these little hearts to fill in these little open spaces. And here I'm using some of my letter stamps to type out the titles for the prompts and my TBR. And here I'm just writing down the prompts and my TBR for the readathon. I will be linking Jen's booktube channel and her bookstagram page down in the description box. There's still time to join. Just go ahead and check out the different prompts that she has. And she also has so many videos with different mafia recommendations. I actually got back into mafia with her recommendations because I've got some really good recommendations from her. And here I'm just going through my Kindle just to see what mafia romances I have and what I want to read for this weekend readathon. But yeah, that's the end of this spread, and here we have the final flip through of the entire spreads. And I really like how these spreads turned out. They were kind of hard to come up with in the beginning. I didn't know how they'd end up looking, but I really like the end result that we got here. Please give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I really love making these videos, and I really love interacting with you guys. And I will see you next time. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.